Hello to fans, this is TheSkullKlown here to review Halloween 2018. There will be some spoilers, by the way. Let's talk about this movie.
Hello YouTube fans, this is TheSkullKlown.
Okay, I'm sorry. I would say if I like it or not after I talk about it. I'll go notes down so you can see my stuttering from this movie. But let's just get started here. The movie starts in the beginning. Well, actually, let's start with number one on the list. Yeah, they didn't mention that. They didn't mention of how Michael survived 6 shots to the chest. But whatever, and fell off the balcony. But whatever. Remember, he's realistic in this one. I'm just pointing out the flaws and some of the stuff I like here, so then I can overall about it. The acting is fine. Jamie Lee Curtis is awesome. Yeah, she is. She is awesome. She's awesome in this movie. And the dark-skinned kid is fucking hilarious. Just so freaking funny. He is the highlight of this movie. Just watch this movie alone just for him and Jamie Lee Curtis. Literally, watch that just for them. I'm dead serious. Yeah. My movie theater liked it. And I was just like, like, people in my theater was into it. They really were. They were into it. Me, I was just like, oh, you guys are into it. Oh. Oh. Sorry. You know I wanted to like this movie. You guys know I wanted to like this movie. But Okay. I'm sorry if I'm just pausing here because I'm just trying to think of what I watched too. But, okay. I did mention this. I'm not even going to front with it because, alright, the whole brother and sister thing, alright, we already talked about this. I don't care. Blah, 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 end of story, right? I'll put right here. This is just the quote that really bothers me. Just the quote. The quote is what fucking bothers me the most. This is just me. I understand the whole brother and sister thing. You want to cut it and all that. I understand. I completely understand. But this quote fucking pisses me off to the T. I made a video about it. You guys know I made a video about it. And if you don't know what it is, weren't they brother and sister? No, there was something that they made up. Now, to me, that was cringeworthy to watch in the fucking theater. I didn't want to hear it, to be honest. And in a way, I barely kind of heard this movie. Not because the volume was low, it's because I'm actually kind of deaf in one ear. I'm not lying about that. So, in a way, I was kind of happy. But in a way, still kind of scared. So, there's that. I wasn't scared. I was just like scared that I wasn't even am I going deaf here? But yeah, it's just that quote bothers me so fucking much. The reason because it bothers me is because it's literally the smack to the face to the Halloween fans that like Halloween too. That's just me. That is just me. But moving on. The kills are good. Yeah, the kills are good in my opinion. I think the kills are pretty good. You have one moment when Michael goes inside a freaking woman's house and you don't know what he's going to do and she's like, and then, that part when Michael just went like, "Pah!" and a brief pause happened, I was like, alright, that was stupid. You didn't have to do like a pause there. I know it was a pause leading up to that thing, but come on, you could have just went like, "Pah!" You know, that's just me. That's a nitpick. I know that's a nitpick, but if you wanted to do it fast and more like, holy shit, that's how you do it. Instead of go like, pause, then, come on. Come on. Really? I noticed that long pause. Come on. Come on. As a person that gets into film and everything like that, come on. That's just me. That was a little... Like, everything... The directing stuff is fine in this movie, but it's just that part that was just like, really? You fucked up there? Out of all the parts in the movie, you fucked up there. What the fuck is wrong with you? I know that most people are like, wow, that bothers you. Yeah, it kind of does. What the fuck? Pitch perfect, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not saying you need to be good at it, I'm perfect at it, but at least good. And at least to know what the fuck you're doing. I'm sorry. That part right there just... Like, it kind of took me out of it a bit, but that, still, seeing that knife going right through on the woman's throat was awesome. Michael kills a kid in this movie. Yeah, Michael kills a fucking kid in this movie. So, yeah. That's badass and scary as fuck. Yeah, it kind of made me took Michael Myers more seriously. Yeah, it's like, oh, now he's not gonna fuck with nobody. All I have to say is, oh shit. That's all I have to say. Let's see, is there another thing else? Oh, in the beginning too. The beginning with the pumpkin was amazing. The beginning with the whole pumpkin is all fucked up and everything, and then it becomes slowly awesome again. That was awesome. It was. Most people are like, great, you have a complaint. Another complaint. It's that this, like the other thing, this is just a nitpick. This is literally just a nitpick. But I felt like the intro went a little too fast in my opinion. A nitpick. But it did went a little bit too fast. If you notice the intro to Halloween 1 and 2, their intros are pretty... They actually take pretty long. You know, not too long for you to be like, what the fuck? But to still be like, we still in the intro? This movie is just like, alright, intro, boom, done. So, it's fine, I guess. It's getting right into it, I guess. So, can I really complain about that? No, but it's just a nitpick because it just... felt like it was going too fast for me, in my opinion. But whatever. Some idiot is going to be like, oh, it's just your brain can't handle the fastness. Oh, fuck you. Suck my dick. After still watching this movie, I still want Halloween 9. I'm sorry. Where can you go from here? That's what I really thought about after I watched this movie. Where can you go from here? Most people are like, what are you talking about? Just make a sequel to it. Where can you go from here? Where can you go from here? Other YouTubers have said this too. I'm not the only one. I doubt I'm the only one. Where can you go from here? I can't see a sequel happening. Or there's a sequel happening because, oh, again, spoilers, which I did say spoilers in the beginning. Michael breathes at the end. How should that even be for like, oh, a sequel? No, I'm sorry. I'm actually happy that the sequel wasn't made back to back. Because that is pointless. That would have been stupid. Because the way it ended was fine. To me, it was like, alright, nice comeback. See you in the next year or something like that. Hopefully not a sequel to this. You know? You know? Hopefully it's like brought back the franchise and then we get something else that's new. And then sort of like a sequel, but not really at all. It's like, no, you're not going to mention that at all. Mainly because everything's new here. But whatever. Whatever. I feel like they should just do what can you go at this point? What can you do? What can you do? You done everything. You done everything. The only thing you haven't done is literally Michael Myers in hell. And really, are you going to see people that are demons running away from Michael Myers in hell? Do you want to see that in a movie? Do you want to see that in a movie? I doubt it. I don't want to see it in a movie because that sounds dumb and retarded. Demons running away from Michael Myers mainly because they don't want to get killed by Michael Myers in hell. That would make sense and scary too, but at the same time goofy and stupid as fuck in my opinion. That's like a fan-made fun parody of a Halloween movie, you know? But with some realism to it, because Michael is in hell, you know? I don't know. Do something, because this is... I don't hate the movie. I don't hate it. But I'd rather watch Halloween 1. I'd rather watch Halloween 1. That's what I got out of it. And I feel like shit saying that. Because I wanted to watch this movie and look forward to it. I liked the trailer. Yes, I pointed out the flaws. But still, I wanted to see the movie. And oh my god. People were into it. People liked it. Me. I guess I'm too old for this shit. I'm 25 years old. I guess I'm showing my age. I'm too old for this shit. I am. I'm sorry. I've been thinking of that lately too. I'm not the only YouTuber that has said that. But I literally feel like I'm too old for this shit. Because every time I look at old movies, I'm like, that's awesome. That's refreshing and new. New movies. I've seen that. Give me something new. The only thing that's really giving me something new is kind of like the Avengers stuff, but, I mean, the Marvel stuff. And still not even, because I've seen those before, too. Alright, moving on. Moving on from that, still on Halloween 9. Not better than Halloween 4 and 6, in my opinion. And the other part too, fuck that part when they said, oh, so you're the new Loomis. Fuck you. 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 How dare you smack Donald Pleasance in the face like that? I'm sorry. I felt like I got smacked in the face. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You could have easily made Laurie Strode the new Loomis. Easily. Easily. But no. No. The reason they even had that doctor to begin with is because the original ending. The original ending was going to have, spoiler, Laurie Strode be the one that not released Michael Myers, but like had the people that Michael Myers killed. It was her fault because she let Michael Myers out basically, and she became crazy, and she's letting Michael doing all those things. She's not stopping him. She's letting her family die. People didn't like that. To be honest, after I watched the movie, it sounds pretty better than this, in my opinion. At least to me, I could be like, what's going to happen in the sequel? I'm not saying that Laurie and Michael are teaming up, but shit, something's happening here. This woman got snapped. I would have loved to see that, but no. The freaking test audiences were like, no, I don't like this. That's a better ending in my opinion. Better. And you still have them walking off in the sunset. What the... I hope we get like what we got in Halloween 6, a different version of this movie, because that sounds a way better movie than what I just saw. I'm sorry. I still enjoy this movie, but I won't get this DVD. Yeah. If they came out with that version though, I probably would get it just to see how it is. And if it is like if it's still the way I feel, the way it is, then I'll be like, fine, I'll just keep this version. You know? Or I might just buy the version that I saw in theaters just for the fuck of it. You know? But that to me is different. That would be cool. When I first heard that ending, I was like, why they changed it? At least you would have an excuse to make a fucking sequel. Here is no excuse. It's like he's back, and that's it. Bye. That's how I felt. Of course you didn't kill him off. No, duh. Why would you? And to me, just having that, him breathing at the end, it's like, to me, it's like, okay, what a send-off. You know, it's basically a love letter. What a love letter. You know? And I can't really complain about a love letter. Can I really argue about that? No, I can't. But I could talk about it and be like, this is what I think, or this, you know? Because I've seen better love letters, of course. I would say that this is a love letter to the Halloween series. But it's not the best one. It's not the best love letter. Ooh, I don't know why that passed in my mind. Why did I say that? I can't believe in my mind I said that I'd rather watch Rob Zombie's movies instead of this movie. But either way, I still rather watch this movie than Rob Zombie movies. My brain is going crazy. My brain is going crazy just because of this movie. My brain can't categorize this movie. It doesn't know where to put it in the Halloween scale. For crying out loud. I literally ranked it a C. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. I'm sorry, guys. That's how I feel. That's how I really feel about this movie. I'm sorry. I thought I finished. I feel like I should have watched the first one again. You know. Is there anything else? The H2O fight and the H2O arc was better. Yeah. The arc of Laurie Strode in H2O, even though I hate the movie, was better. Again, I don't hate this movie. But I'm pointing out some of the stuff that other Halloween movies have done better, in my opinion. I still give this movie a C. The thing is, I can't give it a lower than that, and I can't get it higher than that. That's just me. That's what my mindset is just telling me. And it's like, it's just the way I feel. I can't rank it a C minus, and I can't rank it a C plus. I just need to rank it a C because that's what it is. It's a movie. And is it gonna? And the thing is, this is what I feared. Is it going to be a movie that comes and goes, and then when you look back at it, you'll be like, oh, that happened? Some people might say no. Some people might say yes. I'm in that boat, yes, because I feel like I'm not going to remember this. And it's not the only movie that's done this. It's other movies that has done this. Hollywood is fucked up. They don't care. So why should we care? Why should we care? Why should we care? So why should we even watch these movies? No, seriously, why? We should just stop altogether, right? One of the reasons why people don't go to the movie theaters anymore. Same shit is happening and no one doesn't go to the movies anymore. Because same shit's happening. Same shit's happening. The final one, yeah, the ending was alright. And what I put here? Yeah, but I feel like it was pointless. I think I already mentioned that before anyways. So, yeah, that's how I feel about Halloween 2018. Nice love letter. Pointless, though, as a movie. Should have never happened. People, if you love it, love it. Love the movie. Go ahead, love it. I don't. I don't hate it either. I don't love it. You know, it's just it's in between. You know, like I like some parts of it. The Michael Myers stuff is awesome. The Laurie Strode parts were awesome. Hell yeah. The kid, the kid that the babysitter was watching was awesome. That shit was awesome. You know, the officer. You know, him trying to get Michael, that was awesome. And him right next to Laurie, too, trying to be like, oh my god, you know, he's out there. That's awesome. But there's so much stuff that's bad, in my opinion. I was just like, what are you doing? And you're paying homage to the cops from Halloween 5? No one didn't like the cops in Halloween 5. I'm sorry. I liked the movie when I was a kid, Halloween 5, but did I like the cops? If you told me, hey, how'd you feel about the cops? I'd be like, they're stupid. They should never been there. Yeah. My little kid self would have told you that. Oh, God. Fuck you. At least this movie didn't do that. Ugh. But they were trying... I don't think the movie was all that funny, either. A lot of people thought it was really funny. The only part was that the dark-skinned kid. Literally. That little kid is the highlight of this movie. And Laurie Strode also. And the beginning part... The beginning of... I even put this down, too. It's like, say something! Say something! It's like... I'm done. I'm done. I almost walked out. Almost walked out. I was like, if you don't say Halloween, I'm about to walk the fuck. Thank you. Thank you. What the fuck was that shit? What the fuck was that shit? That's just me. That right there is what really fucking bothered me there too. And then there was like sprinkled of stuff that was bad. And I'm like, what are you doing? And then they sprinkle stuff that's good. And it's like, how dare you, you piece of fucking shit. I won't get this DVD. But if you're a Halloween fan or a horror fan, watch this movie if you want to. If you want to. If you want to watch this movie, you will watch this movie. If you want to watch it, you will watch it. If you feel like you will watch it later, you will watch it later. You know? If you feel like you don't want to watch it, then you should not watch it. That's just me. You may feel like you waste your time. Most people might be disappointed of this review. I'm sorry. I really apologize. Again, I apologize. This is just how I feel about this movie. It really does. This is how I feel about this movie. Could have been a lot better. Could have been a lot better. Could have been a lot worse. Yeah, but again, that's not saying much. Come on, guys. Really? Quote the AVGN. Oh, just because the shit that I took last night was better than the shit that I took today does not mean that's still good shit. It's still shit. Now, I like the mask. The soundtrack to me was fine. I thought it was fine. Wasn't... Most people might hate it or disown it. I think it was fine. You know, for a person that... Wait, what? John Carpenter make that score? Oh. Oh. His son helped him? Oh, that makes sense then. Yeah. Maybe his son mostly did the whole thing. You know, his son doesn't have that John Carpenter vibe, in my opinion. I mean, it just wasn't the same as the original, obviously, but you can't beat the original soundtrack, obviously. I mean, why would you? I don't think they tried to. I think that was the flaw of it. I understand. Don't try to upstage yourself. I understand. But if you want to improve. This is not improving, in my opinion, with the soundtrack. The soundtrack was fine, but it felt like... It just felt like a teenager kid loved Halloween so much and decided to just make it into their own, and then showed it to their friends, and they were like, "This is awesome. Should be in the new Halloween movie." You know, that's just me, and I'm closing my eyes while doing it because that's what I can imagine, and I see that. So if I was gonna rate this movie from 1 to 10, which I don't do, I usually just do ABCs. Well, do, you know, school gradings. If I was gonna rate this from, are you serious? From 1 to 10? I'll say a 4, and that's being generous. 4.5. 4.5, but that's being generous. That's it. That's the far as I go. 4.5. 4.5. That's just me. That is just me. Most people might give it a 6 or 7 or 8. Okay, maybe I'll upscale it a bit. I'll give it a 6.5. There. I'll give it a 6.5. There. Because if I give it a 3, most people will be like, that's total shit. I give it 6.5 because I'm thinking differently in my head. I'm like, wait a minute, think of video game logic. So because sometimes people use the video game scale with the movie scale, so that's what I do. So, but there we go. I would give it 6.5 between 10. Yeah, 6 out of 10. Which most people are like, oh, I'll watch it. Yeah, go ahead, watch it. Which, in my record, that's a B. So, most people will be like, are you going to give it a B? No. I'm still going to give it a C. Because it fucking deserves it. It's still like that. I don't know. What the fuck? I enjoyed it for what it was. That's it. So, tell me what you guys think. I know you guys are probably disappointed of my thoughts on this. I really wanted to join this movie. I did, but it is what it is. Will I watch the sequel to this movie? No. No. I won't. I won't watch a sequel to this movie at all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just feel like I wasted my money. I feel like this should have just been a Netflix rental. Sorry. And it's crazy that it made more money that it did because other movies did way more better shit than this movie did. And what did it did? Oh, fuck this movie because it's horror. But once someone that has a good name like John Carpenter makes a horror movie, oh, let's praise them. But yeah, I know John Carpenter was a nobody when he made the first one. I know. But still, he made one movie and people were like, oh, who's just John Carpenter? You know, he was starting to get noticed in Halloween. And then boom, exploded. He exploded, basically. So Halloween is his shit, yeah. So don't forget to like, comment, rate, and subscribe. Tell me what you guys think about this video. Tell me what you think about this movie. Do you love it? Do you hate it? And do you feel the way I feel? So, thank you guys for watching. And see you guys later.
This is TheSkullKlown signing off. Have a nice day.